forget me. You know I'll say that this could be just us and no one else. Get my hopes up. I know you'll say that we should just stay off each other's worlds. Get me, I'll leave it there. You can't discuss, I'm over here till then. Can't forget you, too beautiful. Why can't this be just us? I love you so.
Shaping up to be pretty odd. Little deaths in musical beds. So it seems that someone I never met. You will only hear these elegant crimes fall on your ears from criminal dimes. They spill on foul from a pretty mouth. When everybody gets there, everybody gets there, and everybody gets their way. I never said I missed her when everybody kissed her. No, I'm the only one to blame.
Tuesday, March 4th, and yesterday I had a really busy day. In the morning, I meant to film some sort of clip like introducing what the video is supposed to be, and I also kind of wanted to explain what I was going to do throughout the day so that way my friends and family who are watching weren't completely lost. But I feel like the videos were kind of self-explanatory, so hopefully it wasn't too confusing to watch that. But since I have time today, I wanted to talk about the video that I'm making and talk about what I'm going to do today. Pretty much I never eat breakfast. I'll eat a snack at work, and then I'll eat a snack during class, and then I'll eat a full meal at like 2 p.m. when I'm out of class. So unfortunately, I just don't eat breakfast because I usually don't have time to make a full meal and then eat it. So I wanted to explain my job a little bit because I don't think a lot of people know I have an on-campus job because it's kind of a random thing that I just picked up basically at the end of last semester, and this is like my first semester like fully doing it while in classes. And basically I work in the engineering abroad office. We're called IEE, which is International Engineering Education. I just say the abroad office because it's easier. So I would say like within IEE, there's 2 different people you could work under. And my boss is in charge of the semester-long study abroad program specifically for engineering degrees. So it's not like Texas Global. So I'm not helping the entirety of UT go abroad. It's specifically for people taking engineering classes abroad. So I focus more on semester-long, summer-long programs, and it's kind of like course mining, course evaluations, and I'm technically supposed to be in charge of the Instagram, which I was really excited about. Like I was supposed to be in charge of like the IEE Instagram, but she hasn't given me like the password, and she also hasn't like assigned me anything to post. So I'm kind of sad about that because I was really excited to be in charge of that because she also wanted me to like conduct interviews to like kind of promote people to want to study abroad to post on like YouTube and Instagram, which is like totally something I'm interested in doing. Okay, the other thing I wanted to talk about was the org I'm in. I take photos for a fashion magazine. It's completely run by UT students. So the models are UT students, the writers are UT students, hair and makeup is UT students, the photographers, videographers, UT students, and there's a couple other departments. But essentially it's put together completely by UT students, and none of us are getting paid to do this. We actually lose money by being here because we have to pay dues to be in the org. You have to apply to get into the org, and then you have to pay dues to be in the org, and then any equipment that you want to use on your shoot is pretty much up to you to provide. Basically, just in this org out of pure enjoyment. It is slightly stressful because there's like 10 people in one group. So you have to coordinate like 10 people's schedules to like get a shoot to work out. And it's a really stressful process for the first half of the semester. But after the photos are taken and after I'm done editing them, pretty much there's not much else I like contribute to the org or to the magazine, but it is really cool to be a part of because I get to say that I got photos published in a magazine. So yeah, that's what I was taking photos for yesterday, and I think they came out really good. I can't post the photos anywhere until the magazine is published, but I'm really excited to see how they came out. The styling was really good and the hair and makeup was really good, and the location was perfect for what we wanted. I'm really excited to edit the photos and see what they look like in print. Today, I have a much more normal day. Like, what was happening yesterday was not the norm. Like, I normally have 1 shoot per semester. So, although yesterday was, like, long and I didn't really get any homework done, that's not really what's happening on the weekly when I'm in this magazine. Like, it's really, like, a month and a half of planning and prep for the shoot. And then I show up to the shoot, I take the photos, and then I edit them and I'm done. So normally on a Monday, I would do homework like when I'm home, but basically today is a more normal day. I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna go to my 2 classes, and then ideally after I'm out of class and after I'm done eating, I'll go to the library and I'll hopefully get as much work done as possible. Even though today's gonna be boring, I'm still excited to film today and put it in the video. I'm gonna be filming my entire week. I'm not actually sure if I said that already, but yeah, so I'll film Monday to Sunday. And I think it'll be fun to like document this time period in my life, and so I can go back and watch it in a year or 10 years or however long. I think I'll watch this video back a lot because I'm already kind of enjoying it. And yeah, I don't know. I'm super excited to see how it comes out. I hope it's not too long, but regardless, I'm excited and I need to go now or I'll be late for work.
You're hiding in your hiding place. With my eyes open, I want your touch. I could embrace myself enough. Did you just come around so that you could hide me? Put my trust in just to find myself. Starting to think that you never deserved me. Trying to love myself, but I'm still learning. I couldn't love you the way you
Also, I meant to say this yesterday morning, but I am not gonna be filming myself doing like basic things that y'all know I'm doing, except for eating. I'm gonna film all my meals, but it's just not realistic to film myself every time I brush my teeth in the morning and at night and brush my hair. Like, I just think that's stupid. Well, I'm on my way to work now. I normally don't work on Wednesdays because I don't get out of class until 6 p.m. today, but I have a test Friday morning and so I can't make it to work on Friday, which is what I normally do. So I'm gonna go in today to make up that time. I love my job though, because I literally decided last night that I wanted to come in this morning, and if I just send her an email like she's okay, like I basically can just come and go when it's convenient for me, because she understands that like I'm a student. So it's like literally the best job ever, and considering the fact I only have to work like 2 hours a day, it's literally like a dream job.
Tiptoes to my room every night, just to sprinkle stardust and to whisper, go to sleep, everything's alright. I close my eyes, then I drift away into the magic night. I softly say a silent prayer, like dreamers do. Then I fall asleep to dream my dreams of you. In dreams I walk with you. In dreams I talk to you. In dreams you're mine all the time. We're together. In dreams, but just before the dawn, I awake and find you're gone. I can't help it. I can't help if I cry.
Okay, it's Sunday, And I'm actually really happy that I was able to film pretty much every important part of my week, especially considering how busy I was. I was kind of skeptical that I'd actually keep up with this, but so far, so good. And I'm really excited to put this whole video together. But I just wanted to sit down and talk to because I'm probably just gonna let the rest of my Sunday roll through with music over it. And I haven't had an opportunity to sit down and talk since Tuesday morning, I guess. So anyway, okay, first thing is that my friend Gina is in town. She's one of my best friends from high school, but she goes to Duke now. I haven't seen her since like January. She's been gone all semester. So I guess on a normal week, I wouldn't be hanging out with her, but obviously since she's in town, I'm super happy to see her and hang out with her. She's the person that I went to the library with on Friday after I was out of class, and she's also the person that came on the radio with me today. I didn't realize that she was on spring break though. I thought she was just visiting like for the weekend, but she's actually going to be here like for a whole week, so I'm super excited about that. And coincidentally, she came in town just in time for our friend Avi's birthday. Well, technically, Avi's my friend from college. He goes to UT. I'm really good friends with him, but he became friends with a lot of my high school friends just by association, I guess. He invited like 10 people from my high school to his birthday party, and they all showed up. And I'm like, this is crazy because only 3 of us go to UT. So yeah, Avi's 21st birthday party is the party that I went to Friday night, and I had so much fun. There were so many people that I haven't seen in a long time. Even though we didn't like go out to a bar or anything, I had so much fun just like talking and mingling with people that I haven't seen in a long time. I honestly like really enjoyed myself. Yesterday was Saturday, and I didn't go out because my Spark photos were due, the magazine photos that I'm editing. They were due at 11:59, so I kind of just turned them in like literally at the last minute. But coincidentally, Spark was having a party last night, but I wasn't really gonna go to that, even if I was done with my photos. So I'm not too upset that I missed out on that. Cause like if I'm gonna stay in doing work on a Saturday, I would much rather be editing photos than like doing homework. So I can't really complain, and I honestly enjoyed myself a lot while I was doing that. Today I had statics tutoring, and that's not really something I do every Sunday. It's just because my tutor is leaving for her spring break trip a couple days early, so I can't meet with her on Thursday, which is when I normally try to get tutoring in. But I'm so happy that she even considered meeting with me this weekend because I literally saw her 2 days ago, but I really needed help on the homework that I have due next. Really the only obligation that I have on Sundays is the radio, and because I'm not getting paid to do that, I participate in that purely out of enjoyment. I'm only on it an hour a week, and my hour is 4 to 5 on Sundays. But no one's getting paid to be on the radio. Like, I'm not saying that I'm an unpaid person involved with it. Everyone pretty much has an hour time slot, and you can have like a talk show, radio, like you can have a specialty show where you play like one type of music, or you can have a freeform show, which is what I have, which means you play like different genres of music throughout the hour. So yeah, I'm only on 1 hour Sunday 4 to 5, and it's kind of at an inconvenient time. I would prefer a later time in the day, but I can't complain too much because last spring my show was at 9 in the morning, and let me tell you, that one was a really hard one to make it to because I'd have to like leave my house by 8:30, and like that's just really early for me, especially like considering I'm just going somewhere for 1 hour and then I come back home, especially like on a Sunday morning. Like during the week, I feel like I can get up early if I need to. Obviously this whole week I've basically been up at 8 in the morning, but something about every Sunday at 8:30, like I can get up early like periodically, like depending on what I need to be up for. Like normally I guess church is the only thing that I'll have to be up early for, and we usually go to the 11:30 times, so it's not that early. But for the rest of today, I might just go on a run and then go to the library. I'm not really sure what order I'll do that in, But something that I wanted to do today that I won't get the chance to just because the day's almost over. Well, I guess something that I wanted to do this week that I didn't get the chance to is that I really want to cut my hair. I'm not really in a rush to get a haircut because it still looks fine to me, honestly. But like when I look up close or when I'm like studying, I just like see all these dead ends and I just am getting really annoyed by it. But considering I haven't washed my hair since Monday, which is like 5 to 6 days, depending on how you're counting, but I still think it looks really good considering I haven't washed my hair since Monday and it's Sunday. Like, I've been trying to train my hair to only need a wash once a week, so that way the blue can stay more vibrant. I think it looks good, all things considered, and I did it at like the end of January, so it's almost been like a month and a half, I guess, but my friend Lydian helped me do it, and we literally just did it in my bathroom, and I'm honestly so impressed with how it came out, and I'm so impressed by how it's holding up, and I'm just really happy with it. It's literally like a dream come true. I've wanted this hair color for like 4 years. Yeah, we had to bleach it too, so I wasn't just dyeing it, so I was blonde for a day, but yeah, so far, super happy with my hair. But something I will do with my hair today is I do need to re-dye it, kind of like what I did this Monday. Normally, that's not something I like to do during the week just because it's kind of time consuming because I have to put it in my hair, which usually takes like 15 minutes, and then I have to let it sit for an hour, and then I have to wash it out. So normally, I like to do that on Sunday, so I'm going to get that done today before I go to sleep. My laundry is also something that I like to get done on Sundays. This Monday, I put my laundry away in the morning, but it's also a time-consuming task, and I also like to have all my clothes ready for the week. So normally I do my hair on Sundays and I do my laundry on Sunday. But thankfully, I already got that out of the way. Okay, last thing that I really wanted to talk about is something that didn't happen this week is any of my org meetings. Those are things that kind of happen sporadically throughout the semester. So basically for KVRX, the student radio, they have meetings every other Tuesday. And then Spark has a couple meetings spaced out throughout the semester depending on where we are. In Spark will do smaller meetings with just the photo department. And then SHIP is the Hispanic engineering org I'm in. And I honestly pick and choose when I go to those, but they're normally on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. They do give us dinner. KVRX and Spark don't give us dinner, but SHIP usually like gives you a good meal. But the meetings are usually like 2 hours because so many people have to talk and present. And sometimes I just don't have 2 hours to spend on a Wednesday. I wouldn't say doing nothing, but I normally don't need to be there for anything. So basically I pick and choose when I go. But it's 7 p.m. on Sunday, and there's really only like 8 hours left of the day that I'm gonna be awake or filming anything. So yeah, I guess the last thing I have to say is thank you for watching. I had a really good week, and I'm really glad I was able to document it. I'm really happy with how the week turned out in real life and in the video as well. But thank you to my loved ones who are watching this video. I really appreciate you caring what I'm doing with my life. Even if you didn't watch the whole thing and you skipped around, just thanks again for watching. But yeah, I hope you had a good week as well.